Happy Monday. Today, took one trade. Markets were a little snoozy, but still got after it. We're going to go ahead and recap that and what else we talked about on the stream. If you didn't know, I'm trading my 20, 50K Apex funded accounts. You can use code TBM for the best discount always. This was done on my live stream, which happens on my main channel every morning at Market Open. The main channel is Trades by Matt. So come hang out over there. It's free. Let's go ahead and get into today's recap. Yo, good morning. Welcome. Happy Monday. Got a bit of a block down here. 1,025 sitting at 450. That's a big one. So far, rejecting off a VWAP. Point of control is up there as well. Down 0.4% on the day. This is what the daily chart currently looks like. A daily wick test, maybe. At 400. Or excuse me. At, what is that? 380. Magical 80s with a daily wick test. 100 points lower. Could be interesting, Chad. That's all I'm saying. It could be interesting. I don't know if it'll play out, but it could be interesting. We are below yesterday's value area low. We are below, well, we're right around the overnight lows, but below the yesterday's value area low, below VWAP, below point of control. You imagine it's heavy, especially with this 1,000 block at 450. Below the overnight lows, it's just confirmation even more. But we'll see what happens. I mean, point of control could flip. We could get a bid off of 450. Who knows? They pulled it. It's a spoofer. 450 comes into play, and they pull it down to 420. I forgot to talk about news. We've got Trump signing executive orders. We got new home sales at 9. Other than that, nothing too much. Currently at 480. We had the spoofer pull his order at 450. We flushed through it just barely. He moved it down to 420. And now the question is, do we chop VWAP or do we rotate back down into Spoofville? It's still the 1,025 contracts down there, so. All right. Home sales coming back down. 500. Wick test, technically 96 with the block that you imagine gets pulled. I don't know if this gets filled out. I'm only going to give it another minute or minute and a half before I even take it off. I mean, that was a pretty nice, like, flush and hammer. It's not doing it. I don't enjoy wick tests that are, 3-4 minutes in. Let the slow grind commence. Yeah, maybe it is a slow grind. It's just kind of annoying when we have such a good daily looking setup. But yesterday's close for the upside. We get back above yesterday's value area low, which is basically what we topped out at. Back above that, we're watching for 570. Yesterday's close, yesterday's point of control. Above that, we're watching 610 to 630 for yesterday's value area high. So those are the upside targets. Reminder, chat, there will not be a stream on Thursday, Friday, or Monday. Monday is a holiday here in the United States. Thursday and Friday, I'm out of town in order to celebrate said holiday. We're going to the beach. So no streams Thursday, Friday, and then Monday's a holiday. And then there's no stream on Tuesday either because Tuesday is my first dove hunt of the season. So there's not going to be streams on Thursday, Friday, Monday, or Tuesday. I'll be back on Wednesday, the 3rd. California trip. No, we're actually going to Florida. We had talked about California. The spot that we love Newport Beach area, but all of the houses that we were interested in or the locations are all taken up. I think from the Palisades fires, actually. I think a lot of those houses that we like got snagged up by Palisade fire, unfortunately. Very sad. But anyways, that being said, so then we were like, oh, we'll look at San Diego. I think we might do that later, but we just opted for Seaside. It's like super kid friendly. So we opted for Seaside. Going to the BDH? No, I'm going on my family vacation. I plan on not looking at anything trading related for several days. Well, I mean, honestly, a nice little slab. It's just like, is it enough? Prior open could low-key be interesting at 50. It's just, do we want more or not? That's the big question at play right now. I don't think I get that fill. Going in for the block. It's still there, huh? When are they gonna pull? When are they gonna pull it? When's McSpoofy gonna pull that? There it is. He pulled it. Matt, how do you know he pulled it? Because there's no 1,000 orders on volume. There's no 1,000 contracts traded on volume. Yeah, that was a 5-minute opening range. Ryan, that's a good call out, and I didn't see that. That's a great call. 520s, opening range high. That's a pretty good spot for a quick little bounce, which is what we got. That's a great call out. I just didn't see it. I didn't see your message in time. And the 1,000 is back at 05 now. I actually really like that opening range trade right there. For a couple points. Well, and when it's a clean breakthrough it also. Like there was this was a clean snap through opening range. There was no, like we weren't really dicking around with it, trying to get through it or come back down into it. It just was a really clean push, which usually means the retest is going to be pretty clean. It's like similar concept to a wick test, right? Like if you cleanly break out of it, then the retest is usually pretty clean. If you nasty break out of it, then the retest is usually pretty nasty. This is closing 4 points above IB. That's not 5 points. It's not really enough. It's not what I would normally prefer is probably a better way to say that. I like the fact that yesterday's close is right there. I think that is a decent magnet. I'm going to try the long here. I'm going to be pretty tight on it though. I'm not super interested in us like really getting back below IB. Bleh. 50 retest. I really wanted yesterday's close to play. I think it still might. But I need to be cognizant of a retest of IB here on like getting out. See how we react. Like even 580 looks pretty nice. I'm down 6 points right now. 5 points, 6 points. Candle's closing out in 10 seconds or so. Dirty slap into the close, huh? I want to open this up so bad, but I just don't think I should. I'm going to probably just take the stop. I kind of want to open it up past the prior open. It would be like that. But I'm just going to take the stop. I'm down almost 15 points there. Kind of a stupid trade, to be honest. I think I'm losing a little bit of patience. I think I feel like I'm just bored. Trying to force that. Like, I know to wait for a 10-point move above IB. I even said it. This is going to be... I was like, 5 points is not really great. I'm going to try it anyways. I would have gotten stopped out either way, so maybe it was good for me to save the extra points. 5-point close above, like, it's pretty aggressive. I'm going to try and keep it tight. I had it at my stop at the prior wick. I think I might have been able to get away with an 8-point stop instead of a 13-point stop, but retest the point of control here. I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to entry. I'm not feeling super patient there on, or right now, just in general right now, like wanting to force something, especially into like yesterday's close. Like I do think yesterday's close is a magnet here, and I do think we trade it, but just kind of trying to force it on something that's not really a true IB test. Like for me, a true IB test is a close 10 points above. I already know that. And now I'm excited to watch it rip off point of control straight up to yesterday's close, because that's just how this works. Stop me out, go down a little more, a couple points more, and then rip it right back up to exactly where I wanted to be. Anyways, I'm not pissed off about this trade by any means, but I can definitely feel like I just feel a little antsy, like wanting to get into something because I think I feel bored, and that's not the best spot to be in. Yeah, buyers coming back to looking good here. I imagine we pop IB. I don't know. I'm going to get out of here, boys. I don't really want to feel like I'm forcing stuff.